Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. So in this video I will share with you unboxing and first look of a new knife that I got. This will be the first from the company of KNAFS, and this is a company that was started with Ben Petersen and some of his friends. He was a moderator or content creator for Blade HQ. Basically, still you can find lots of videos that he produced there, and he's a stand-up guy, and he's ventured on to basically create knives and started his company. And when I saw that they released the Lander 2, so this is the Lander 2 variant in paper micarta, I definitely had to get one of these. So inside the packaging we have for a few informations about your knife care, a nice diagram so you can disassemble the knife. They encourage you to take apart the knife because they have a feature you can quick swap the scales. Basically you just take out the pivot screws and then you can change it out. And they also offer some steel files you can print out your own, and they are also selling all sorts of different variation of nice knife scales for the Lander 1 and Lander 2, and now also Lander 3. There is also a fixed blade, so a really nice lineup they have out there. So inside the box they are giving you a full set of screws and also two sets of omega springs, because they are left and right sided. For some reason, if you will bust them up, then you can change it out without any problems without sanding it in. So this is also a nice detail. I really like the keeping the packaging to a bare minimum, keeping in mind the environment. This is also probably just a cardboard box, so you can definitely separate these in the garbage and so on. So the model number is KNAFS -00408, and this is Lander 2 with the clip point made in Liangliang, China. So as far as my informations are correct, the OEM is Kaiser, so they are definitely on the top of the game for production knife manufacturing. So you are getting a very solid knife here, and definitely also feels like it. So the specifications are, we have so this is the larger version. There is also a medium sized version. The large version is 19 centimeters or 7.45 inches long. The blade is 8.2 centimeters or 3.2 inches. Blade width 2.3 centimeters, 0.9 inches. Thickness is 2.6 millimeters or 0.1 inch. Hand length 10.7 centimeters or 4.23 inches, with a thickness of 1.1 centimeters, 0.4 inches. That is without measuring the pocket clip, of course. On the blade we have CPM S35VN with a really nice satin clip point profile blade with a flat grounded configuration. There is the Lander 2. Try to zoom in to show it to you. Lander 2 S35VN. On the scales we have, like I mentioned, brown paper micarta. So I do not have that much knives in my collection that they sport paper micarta. Definitely it feels like almost plastic to me. If you would not know anything about the materials, when you are picking this knife up, you will definitely feel really super smooth finishing, like some kind of ABS polished plastic. But this is a really nice paper micarta. So hence also the name. This is basically resin infused paper. with lots of pressure applied to it, and you are getting the material. So we have nested liners that are skeletonized, really nicely done there. Large pockets were removed. As far as the pivot assembly goes, we have caged ball bearing washers, and since this is a Kaiser OEM, we are getting four, I don't know if 4 or 5 points adjustable omega spring tension configuration. Let me try to zoom in and try to focus, and there you go. There you see those holes. So, and you can disassemble it and tune it as you like. From the factory, this will go into the, I don't know, 4th or 3rd hole, but the tension is really nice, so not too strong, not too weak, definitely nice. Opening method, as you can see, this is a axis, or they call it clutch lock, probably for some reasons, but this is the axis style crossbar lock. So you can either have it deployed with the clutch lock or axis lock, or via these nice thumb studs which have some really nice traction to it, so you will not slip. We are getting also a deep carry stainless steel configuration on the pocket clip. It has a light to medium stiffness, so this is perfectly how it's supposed to be. And we have 2 standoffs, no linear hole, a plate for the ambidextrous mounting of the pocket clip. Thank you very much. So this is truly 100% ambidextrous configuration on the knife. So my left-handed carry users, basically Ben designed a knife that fits every single hand, because it has that nice almost straight configuration. So either you have small, large, medium, large, XL size hand, it will fit you really nicely. Functional top jimping, and this beautiful clip point or bowie shape. I really enjoy lately the bowie profile on my blade, so I got a couple of knives with bowie configuration, so stay tuned for that. So as far as the weight goes, we have 74.8 grams or 2.6 ounces, so this is a really nice, super lightweight knife. Now let's check out the sharpness out of the box. Yeah, as expected, super laser sharp, no problems there. This is probably not necessary to do because it's axis lock, but let me show you also the oh no, we are getting failure. Woo! Now that is something unexpected. Okay, let me just check it once again just to be sure. Now it had to be just seated in properly. I would be really surprised if that would fail, because axis locks are one of the most notoriously strong locks in the knife community. So yeah, and no blade play whatsoever. So nicely done. Now let me show you the pocket profile really quickly. So here it is, how it looks like in the pants on the pocket. And as far as the variants go, the Lander 2 started with a black G10 with a black washed blade, and then a black G10 with a stone washed blade, and a green canvas micarta with a probably some kind of black oxide titanium nitride coating, and this was a special release with the brown paper micarta. I would probably predict that in the future they will be releasing a couple of more models. So the standard Lander comes in a drop point configuration. Only this paper micarta one comes with this nice clip point profile blade, but that may also change in the future. So now let's talk about the pricing. This is probably my least favorite part of this video, because yes, let's face it, this is a really nice functional American design, and the MSRP of this knife is $178.99. So you definitely will have not to pay this amount of money, that be sure. Usually these will go for around $140, and keep in mind that the designer has to be paid. So definitely a portion of this will go directly to the family of Ben and his co-workers. So I would say, yeah, it is a little bit overpriced as far as the average S35VN planescape is right now, as far as you can get for the money. But yeah, I always like to support fellow YouTube content creators and also good people all around. So I don't mind to pay a little bit more. Here in Europe, yeah, the price it will be around 150 and around this price point that is in euros. We definitely have to pay a little bit more because of the taxes and so on. But overall, this is a beautiful knife. And if you're looking to add something with a nice brown paper micarta to your collection, then go for it. If you are looking for your standard Lander with a standard canvas green micarta or G10, then you will pay a little bit less, of course. I have not their numbers, but you can check it out with your favorite dealer. So now let's do some size comparisons. First, let me of course bring out the contender, and that is of course none other than CGRB's Pyrite Old. So now let's talk about the pricing. Yes, this is S35VN, which is CPS35, which is in my opinion superior than the SF2 blade steel that using on the CGRB. But you are also paying definitely less. Since this is an in-house design, these go for around $82 to $99. So there you can see the difference with also the steel and the pricing. But if you are looking for a traditional buoy design or clip point design with many different configurations, then check out also the CGRB Pyrite. I have a couple of them in my collection. So here is the Pyrite Old with the burlap micarta, which was a Knife Center exclusive. This should be available with your dealers right now, so check them out if you like. You should definitely track one of these down, or even the full stainless version or the blacked out version. Now let's continue. Where this knife comes in the category is of course the bug out category, and here is the Benchmade bug out, which in my opinion is they look almost the same size. Now let me show you a couple of other knives that I have here on the table. So let's start with the QSP Penguin. Sorry, CVV Elementum, QSP Penguin, and the Vostil Raccoon. And here is the CRKT Padawan. And the Kaiser Begleiter 2. Petrified Fish 949X, so the smaller warrior. So I have here the pocket buoy from Burker Plus. Definitely a much smaller knife, of course. Bug Sprint Pro. Benchmade small reptilian. Best Techman Dundee. And the Real Steel Knives Griffin Pro. And here I can show you the differences between these basic 3 micartas, and let me bring out also the Sprint Pro. So here you can see, so basically the smoothest one, of course, is the paper micarta, because it is paper and resin bonding together. Then you have the linen type micarta, which is a really nice smooth cloth, like for example a t-shirt. Then you have your canvas micarta, which will be a rough bed sheet of clothing. And here we have burlap micarta, which is basically a potato coffee sack, really white fibers peeking out through the resin infused bonding agent. So okay, let's continue with the red Model 2. Here is a Spyderco Delica, a Model 940 from Benchmade, Osborne design. Kershaw Leak. Buck Sovereign. Let's see, a Sharpie for size comparison here. Let's see the Peanut. Buck Slim Ranger. This is the 112 BKS 1-B. And let's close down the K-Bar Dozier Folding Hunter. Okay, so this was the KNAFS Lander 2 in beautiful brown paper micarta and clip point movie configuration. If you have any questions, leave the comments down below. I'm more than happy to reply as soon as I can, of course. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. Big thumbs up to you. And if you're not a subscriber, then please consider subscribing to not miss any future videos. With that being said, I would like to wish you a wonderful day. Hope to see you soon. Bye.